Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Soul Fulfilling. My name is Ricky Byers, and I am a cosmic being having a cosmic incarnation. And I'm thankful that you are joining us tonight because this is the time to be cosmic together. Right now, a lot of things. I always open up like this, like a lot of things are going on in the planet right now because it is. You know, people are. I just got news, some very sad news, just an hour ago about someone very close to a dear friend of mine that she had passed on, and so there's been people passing away, and how we deal with that, how we walk through these days of and these rites of passage. How do we make this time meaningful? The time that we're dwelling on the planet. How do we love more deeply? How do we care more sincerely? And how do we show up for one another? So that's what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about how to stay in alignment, how to align, how to show up for each other, and to show up for God, or to show up so that God can show up in us. Whichever way you see the universe, it's all good and it's all working for you. And so, welcome everybody. Welcome. They're signing on. Oh, they're coming in. The saints are marching in tonight. And tonight we have the wonderful Coach Ade, life coach Ade, with us tonight. I'm not going to give his name, Ade Mula. You know, I'm not going to go through. I'm not going to show my extraordinary what you call it bilingual.
Geniusness.
That I'm bilingual. I'm trilingual.
Right.
We have us with us, Life Coach Ade. Yay! We got a hand for Life Coach Ade. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be here. Excited. I look forward to taking my nap so I can be here fully present.
Yeah. Well, you look great.
Thank you.
You still
Well,
got.
I'm often told that I'm a wonderful mirror.
Hey. I'm often told I'm a little slow. Come on in, y'all. We're here. We're here in the house, of divine inspiration. We're here in the house of love, the house of love. So come on in, welcome. And tonight, joining us is a very powerful life coach. I love her so much. Her name is Norma Choza. And Norma is joining us tonight. We're going to have a dynamic conversation. And she's here also because she's strutting her stuff because her radio program on B Radio debuts this Friday, January 16th.
Yes.
That can't be right. Is that right?
15th.
January 14th. I'm 15th because on January 14th, Dorothy James's program, The Healing, shows at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. And the next day at 6 p.m., Norma Choza's show, Step with Inspiration Heals. It will be airing. And so we have her here because I want you to meet her. I want you to feel her power, her presence, and her juice in our conversation. Hey, Norma.
Hey, how are you? Good evening.
Hey, doing good. Look at that smile and that joy and that light.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be here with you. Thank you for the invitation. And I love engaging with you. And Ade, I know we've never been together, but I've been listening and I love it. I love it.
Ade is something else, man. You know what? He got it going on. And
I had great teachers.
Yeah, you did. I'm doing this song because Ade was singing this. He didn't know I could hear him. All good, holy, holy. All good, holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is good. Let me know all is love. Holy, holy. All one on one. Holy, holy. All one on one. Holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is one. Holy, holy. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Holy, holy. Oh God, oh God. Holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is God. Holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is good. Holy, holy. Blessing Mama Hill right where you are. Blessing Francine, who's made her way over to the other side. Francine, blessing Claudette, who took care of my mom, who's the sister. She's the little sister of Francine, even though she was the oldest. We're wrapping you in prayer, holding you in prayer, Claudette, your whole family, as you continue to acclimate to Francine being on the other side. Oh, good, oh, good, holy, holy. And in the silence, we recognize our families, our friends, those close to us, those far away, those we don't even know, who are walking through this time, these days that we live now, who are releasing and letting go of their loved ones, and who are preparing the space, many of us, for the babies that are coming in. And many of us who are with good health and good vibration. So we're here to hold everybody else, to hold them up. Thank you, God. Thank you for our time together. Thank you for soul fulfilling. Thank you. Ashe. Amen. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for singing that.
Yes. So a little birdie told me that you write periodically for Words from the Hill, which is like a daily word, but it's Words from the Hill. It's the Hillsides,
Yeah.
a monthly word
Yeah.
that's delivered, right?
Hmm.
And somebody told me that you wrote for January. Is that right?
Yeah, some people just can't keep their mouth shut,
Yeah,
can
they
they?
can't keep their mouth shut. And they said that you wrote. So, it's kind of like the Intervisions. Agape has their Intervisions,
That's correct. Yes.
and some, there are a lot of different organizations that have their monthlies with,
Yes.
with the writing every day. So,
Mhm.
would you guys want to hear what Ade wrote for today? Can I get an amen from the soul fulfilling Be Hood?
That's right.
Thank you to
Dorothy,
God right now for
Dorothy
the
said
healing. Oh,
amen.
it's about to go down. All right. Come on with it, Ade. Read fast. No, okay, I'm
No,
just kidding.
Norma, you see what she did there?
Norma,
I was filing it away.
no, no, don't be filing it away. No, no. Okay. All right. So we're gonna
Behind the scenes joke. All right,
yes,
here we go.
yes.
So actually, what I want to do is I want people to just take a deep breath right now and allow this word, the words that you hear, allow the words to speak to your soul, to speak to your spirit. Allow yourself to receive whatever you need to receive. So this is Daily Thoughts from the Hill for Wednesday, January 13th, 2021. And the affirmation is, I am healed. And here we go, the rest of it. You are healed. This is the absolute truth about who you are. If there is an appearance contrary to this spiritual truth, or if you are finding it difficult to believe, it does not change the spiritual fact that you are already healed. Your human experience is a process of revealing this truth to yourself and to others. If you are moving through something and seeking healing of it, honor what you feel and accept that you are healed. I am healed because I am. I accept this spiritual truth as my reality. I think thoughts that are in alignment with health and wholeness. I take actions every day that reinforce this truth. As a spiritual being, I know that my spiritual lineage is rooted in God consciousness, health, and wholeness. I am God's perfect creation of wholeness. Thank you, faith in me, through me, as me, around me, through the Christ within, and so it is. Amen. Ashe, it is done.
It is done.
Hmm.
That was beautiful.
Thank you, Ricky.
It sounded better the second time.
I love you, Ricky.
That was so wonderful. What was I thinking, Norma?
You were being you, Ricky.
Yes, yes,
You
that's
you you
true.
wanted to get moving and it wasn't moving fast enough. And
It wasn't
then the
moving fast
second time
enough.
you took that deep breath and you took it all in.
I took it in. I took it in. And somebody's in the chat. They wanted to know where can they find that reading?
Well, they can find it on my Facebook page and they can subscribe by going to hillsideinternational.org, I think. So Hillside International Truth Center is Dr. Barbara King's church in Atlanta, Georgia, which is my spiritual center, even though I'm in the United Kingdom right now.
Mhm.
So it's a daily publication.
Yes. Yeah.
Hillside International Truth Center if you want to subscribe.
Well, what you read back to the meat, the feeling, and the
Mm,
mood of that, it was very, very powerful,
mm,
and I heard it quite different this time.
mm,
So
mm,
maybe we needed that little tug of war so that you
mm,
could really dig in, because it was
mm.
awesome. It was
Yeah, thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you talk about the tug though, the thing, that we call it tug, but it wasn't really. But what it did, it's like I believe God wastes nothing. Even the things that we thought was shouldn't have happened that way, all of it is used. And what it did for me was when I was reading at this time, is
Yeah.
to invite people to go within themselves.
Yes.
Initially, I was just going to say I got something. I would have just read it, but because of the conversation we had before the show, it kind of prepped me to invite people to go. We got to just below the intellect sometimes. The
Yes.
intellect has all this filter, and the filter gets clogged up. But if we
Yeah.
drop into the heart, we
Yeah.
hear the vibration behind the words. Because
Yes.
sometimes with the right vibration, you can say the wrong word, but the vibration is felt.
Yes.
And I think we forget that sometimes. Somebody can tell you, I love you. And you're like, I'd rather you not, you
Yeah.
know. But sometimes they might not say, I love you, but they might just say, thank you. And you
Hmm.
feel the love.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not so much what we say, it's the
Yeah.
vibration, the energy behind what we're saying.
Yeah. And what you said, I could feel the vibration that time.
Mm.
It wasn't you just reading what you wrote.
Right.
That was the difference.
Yes.
You know.
Mhm.
You know how in the old days when they say once more with feeling,
Mhm.
Yes.
you
Yes.
know,
Right.
that
Right.
was that was all. It was the same words, but it felt so different that time. And I know you guys would love to know what that conversation was. I ain't gonna talk about it because we made our way through, and you know you may be disappointed in what I have to say, but it was you
Well, but
know,
no, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I'm emphatic about this, and it was good. You
mhm.
know, to be quite honest, I was like, "Ooh, ouch." Okay, and I had to breathe through it. And Norma had my back, and I was like, "Okay." And I really just said, I release it. I really had released it. So when you even said it, but the thing is, sometimes, as I said, we get so caught up in what happened before and
Mhm.
forget what's happening in the moment.
Yeah, yeah. But that feeling that you read it was the difference.
Hmm.
What? Okay, I'm gonna tell. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all. They say, tell it, laugh out loud. Okay, all right. It's not what we say. It's the vibration underneath it. It is, and so
Yes.
it's all made new now. But when he read it the first time, do y'all want to hear this story, or should we move on? Okay,
We've teased them enough. I think we might as well tell the
we might as
story.
well tell the story. Okay, so a day said he told me the situation about the reading, and he had written this, and he reads it, and it just felt like it went on all day, like it was longer. It looked like it was still going on right now. It was like it felt like it was the never ending, right? And
Oh, I
then
love
in it, he said, I am healed, I am this, I'm that, and everything I was listening to, just I said, what happens if
Mm,
if if after an affirmation like that and years of it, you're still sick,
mm,
that you don't have the healing that in your body, in your mind, that you've dug in, you've meditated, you've held on to it, and you're still battling with it. And I went on to add to that my mom, who used to read the daily word every morning, that was part of her practice. Some people already know this story. That was part of her practice, that she would read the daily. So the week before she was going to go into the week, the day that the day before she would enter into full hospice, she was in the hospital bed that was brought, the hospice bed that they bring, and I was trying to lift her spirits, and it was early in the morning, and it's like 9 o'clock, and about 8:30, and I went to her with the daily word, and I was like, the daily word, hey mom, we're going to read the daily word for today, and I'm reading the daily word. Now this is after a hard night where she was lifted up and put in the bed and under with excruciating pain, right? So now it's the next day, and I go with my little daily word, read it for her, and she goes like, "Rah! I don't want to hear that." She said, "I don't want to hear that." She
mm,
said, "Why am I still hurting? I just want to know, why
mm,
do I still hurt?
mm.
Why do I still hurt?" And I wasn't gonna say something like, it's God's will and nothing like that. I watched her face, and I took a deep breath, man. And I was like, I don't know.
Mm, mm,
I said, I don't know. I know, but I know that we can do something about that pain when you're ready. And she said, I'm ready.
mm,
You know, she said, I'm ready. And it was a moment, it was a moment, man, you know, because she had read that book every day. She had been reading the daily word for years.
mm,
And she was really thinking that it was going to make the pain go away. But when she sang, she didn't never hurt when she sang.
mm,
That's why she was always trying to sing in the bed. But when she sang, she forgot about everything. So on that day when she said that, it was like boom. So when you were reading, that was the memory that came up for me.
mm, mm.
Like for people who have been struggling with grief and pain in the body. And
Yes.
so in this moment that we're here now, we can claim that healing looks like a lot of things.
Yes.
Sometimes healing looks like a flood of surrender,
Mm,
Mhm.
a flood of surrender, you know, a flood of surrender that says, hey, thank
yes.
you, God.
Mm,
I give thanks. And So that's what that conversation was about. Yeah, my mom would have been 95 this year, you know. And and we love her so much. She gave such an example. But one of the most powerful ones was that moment of pure humanness when she said, I just want to know. It's kind of like when Jesus is on the cross and the story, and it's going to like, what?
Mhm.
Why have you done this? Why
Mhm.
have you forsaken me? Why have you forsaken me? I did what you told me to do. Where are you in this? And that gets retranslated into different things, but I kind of like that translation. I like that one where he's going like, dude, what's up with this? I like that one. Because we have those moments, do we not, Norma?
Yes. Yes, we do have those moments.
You know,
But when Ida was sharing, like you said, I had his back because I heard it and I received it, and for me, it was about that going beyond into that ancestral divine connection of healing, and that's
Mhm.
what showed up for me. But I get it both ways. Like I totally get it.
Yeah. See how deep Norma is. Deep. I have deep people around me. If you're not around me, well, just get deep. And go a
If you
little
want to
deeper.
get close to Ricky, be deep.
You gotta be deep. That
No,
brings me
you
to
just
the
gotta
B
be
word.
you. You just gotta be you, and that would be deep enough. Just be
Ooh, I'm
you.
with you there.
That's deep
Yes.
enough. You be you. That'll be deep
Mhm.
enough.
Mhm.
That's the good thing about being you, and being you is our day's show. So my friend Norma is on with us, and she's a delight to have here. And Norma is a certified life coach, and she has the technique, information, and intuition to guide and teach others. Her tools derive from psychology, spirituality, sciences, and metaphysics. She holds a degree in psychology and is certified to work with people affected by child maltreatment and family violence. She's passionate about her work and teaches with love and support. And I'm glad I have this because I didn't have the write up on Dorothy James last week, and I just got to say, I just love Dorothy. And I just was like, I wish I had her bio right here in front of me because it gives the people who don't know you a little bit more information. But a lot of us know Dorothy, and those of you who don't, Dorothy James is see, I still gonna say is a bad mama jamma, but you're gonna find out tomorrow night on her show. She's amazing. That you'll get to feel and hear the power of her awareness in her conscious conversation that she's going to have with Sangoma Ikaya tomorrow night at 6 p.m. So load in tomorrow night, everybody. But for now, we are here with Norma Choza. Welcome to Soul Fulfilling, Norma. And so last night we had a good session together. Norma is my coach. So I got two
Hi.
coaches. I got life coach Ade and I got life coach Norma. And a lot of you on this thread, y'all coach me too. Everybody's coaching Ricky. Ricky needs some help, and I'm receptive, so it shows up everywhere. So we had a good time.
That's why you sparkle so much, Ricky.
Thank you.
Because you're just full of all that love and energy, and you allow people in, and it's just all really, really beautiful. I'm really you know happy and grateful to know you because when I'm around you, I'm in joy. And I was joking about when we said, well, if you want to get close to Ricky, be deep. But really, one of the biggest gifts I've gotten from you is really being with who I am with myself, and showing up that way. And I always get love and acceptance from you, even though you tease me about my my rebellious side.
I resemble that.
There you go.
So we were talking about alignment last night, and so Norma, Norma's the one that gave me that breathe in, breathe out journal. That I love my breathe in, breathe out journal. It's a daily journal, and I'm finding that I'm working with it every day, writing down the things that are important, and it really helps me to focus on what it is that needs to be done on one hand, and the other, what I am becoming on the other hand. So it's not just a to do book, it's a to be book, you know.
Yes.
And I'm thankful for it. So, and I'm thankful uh, for your methods and the way you work with a person. Uh, it's quite different than someone who prays for you, like a practitioner sometimes will listen to you and offer some guidance, but really they listen to pray for you. You know, the life coach is actually giving you strategies also, and methods, and they're helping you find your way.
Yeah, and part of what I really like to do when I'm working with people is I really like to connect to what makes them themselves, like what makes them click. So like even when when I was thinking about your planner and setting you up for 2021, the way it worked out was me going and having this sensation and intuition of picking that up for you because I knew it was what you needed, and it was just the feeling and the sensation, and that's how I do a lot of my work
Yeah.
with my clients.
And you remember last year, listen, you guys just don't know. I've come a long way.
She has. I'm very proud of her.
Look at it. Look at it. When 2020 was coming in, you know, I in 2019 had me with a nice little planner that cost 99 cents that I got from the 99-cent store. And you could see the whole month, every page, and it was enough for me. It was enough for me, right? Norma comes in and starts helping me, and she brings a real planner. And I'm going like, because it has one piece, it got two sets of months. It's got the month in the whole, and then it's got the month, and I'm going like, I got to put it in both places because if I open it here, I'm not going to be able to find it here. And, and she
It was
taught me.
more of a racket, really. Let's keep it real, Ricky.
I was like, I like the one I had. How much you play for? How much you pay for this plan? She paid good money for that plan. So this year,
Wait, but you're not telling them when you finally liked the planner, it was because I told you it was filled with crowns and it was fit for a queen. That's when you started using it.
and I was trying to queen up my act. I was queening up my act. So I had to get rid of my 99-cent planner, which I really loved, But then I went a little bit more elegant with Norma's planner, and Norma's planner is really nice. But the one she brought me this year is way more fun, and it's got stickers in it, and it's got just like it fits my personality, man. It's got like, don't forget. It's like, and so for me to sit down, at the end of the day and look at what it is that I want to do for the next day, not to wake up the next day and plan my day, but to plan my day the day before,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sleeping and I'm preparing. By the time I wake up, I'm ready. I'm ready by the time I wake up, And so yesterday, not only were we working, we were talking about the many things that cause a person to be in alignment. How to align, how to stay connected, or how to return if you find yourself in a situation where you're not, how to become more focused in our work. So we were doing
Yes.
this, and she instructed me on a card that she sent. So she gave me the planner, but she forgot to give me the card that went with it. So the card had some other stuff to do. Okay. And but it's fun working with Norma.
Yeah, and just to add to it, really, I was working through the card myself because, again, as a life coach, I like to tell people that I'm also going through it as well. Like I'm vulnerable and open, just as you are. And the card showed up after I gave you the planner, but I was like, oh, I got to make sure Ricky gets her card too.
Well, but the card is the bomb. So do you guys want to know about the card? Yes, I knew you would. So first, the card she gave it describes what it is about what we have. It's like It didn't include 4 intentional steps cards. Okay, so she said she didn't. She sent me the planner. She brought the planner over and left it on the front porch, but it didn't include the 4 intentional steps cards. And she said we can go through these together. And I didn't look at anything. I was like, oh, something to do, something to do, you know. But so
The rebellious side of Ricky.
wild. I'm a cosmic being. You got to wrestle her down. So this card had a beautiful prayer that we'll use at the end that Norma wrote for me. It's called Ricky's Prayer, which was very thoughtful. We're talking about the things to do in these days that we live. It's like being thoughtful, writing a prayer for somebody and just sending it to them. It means so much. It's the little things that say, I love you. These are the things that we get to do right now. My nephew, Jermone, just coming over to help me do this show. He doesn't have to do this. He can say, oh, Auntie, you got to find somebody else. But he comes and shares his life with me. And that's special. That's really special. It's
and that he does it with love.
Oh, yeah. With me, And so, I was like, ooh, good. So she has this card. See this card? Okay, so the card it's a card. Like, look how creative she is. She's got a card and she folded it in the middle. And on one side it says, I am. Okay. And the next side said,
I am dedicated to.
I am dedicated to. Another one says, I wanna. And the last one says, my 2021 story. Okay. So we're going to start with I am. Okay. So talk a little bit, Norma, about the coaching around I am.
So the coaching around I am, it's about who you are showing up in the world, who it is that you are being, and not as a fix or as a, I'm going to correct this, nothing like that, but really what shows up for you. So my invitation, since I had, sent you the prayer, what I said was, write the first thing that comes up to you after you read the prayer or when you're in that meditative state. So, kind of like how Ida read the prayer earlier today, like if you're in that meditative state, it's whatever feeling, sensation, vibration shows up first for
Mm-hmm.
you.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so for myself, it's I am love.
Mm-hmm.
I love people. I
Mm-hmm.
love spending time with people. So it's really that feeling and vibration of possibility that will pull you forward in how you want to show up in the world.
So
That's the I am.
So I invite you guys to put I am and then get quiet in yourself and put what your word is there. My word is I am ready. I am ready. Yeah. And then
Remember I told you to move your neck when you say it?
I am ready. I am ready. I can't do it. I can't do it, but I'm getting better. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready.
Snap.
Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready in what it is that I came to do. I'm not holding back. I'm showing up. I'm showing up and showing up in the greatest way, the greatest me that I can find my way to be. And then the next one is I am dedicated to. So, right?
Yes.
I am dedicated to. Hey, Jerry Besley from North Carolina. I am divine. Okay, Julie.
Oh.
Yvette. Hi.
Let me see some of those.
July. Dorothy had I am doing. All right now. Yeah. Okay, so I am dedicated to. What about you, Norma?
For I am dedicated to, you really want to either focus on a goal or a type of relationship you are dedicated to having in your life. It may even be a behavioral change. Mm-hmm. And again, you really want to come from a place of something that's calling you forward. So my example for myself was I am dedicated to being healthy and eating food that nurtures my body. And it sounds really simple, but for me, it's really something that calls me forward because it's also about the generational changes
Mhm.
within, my community, and breaking those cycles, and how I'm showing up when I'm eating well, when I'm being healthy.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. And you're beautiful. Look at how good you feel in your body. What I did was I am dedicated to, and I know 10 years ago this would have been quite different. This time I didn't go to saving the world or serving the world per se. I didn't do my community thing. It's like I was just in that place. And it says, I said, I'm dedicated to bringing the music forth and really working on my unfinished songs. And in its own way, what that does, and I'm just getting this here now, Norma, is that does serve the community.
Yeah.
It does serve the world because it fulfills my incarnation.
Mhm.
So don't try to be Harriet Tubman. Be you. You know,
You would go there.
I mean, it's like sometimes we overlook the opportunity to be ourselves,
Hmm.
thinking that being being on point looks like that.
Hmm.
It's like being on point looks like you being true to
Yes,
yourself. That's what being on point is, and you will serve those around you, and not
by
and not
being yourself.
by being yourself. You know. Okay, so I'm going to tell you I'll save my aha after we finish all this. Okay, the third one, I wanna. Oh well, let's see what again. Thank you for this. I
And
I
just
am.
so people know, it's the playful "I wanna." Even when I put instead of putting "I want to," I wanted to make sure it was "I
I
wanna."
wanna. I wanna. Okay, what did Quinn? Quinn said. I saw Quinn Alexander Fontaine. I am dedicated to radical self acceptance, love, and the vibration of play. Come on, you better come on now.
Woo! That's fire.
Yeah, that's fire. All righty. So I wanna come on with it, Norma. So I wanna is to be what?
I wanna play is about adding fun and playful.
Wait a minute, we
So,
can't hear you. We can't. You just went out a little bit.
ooh, can you hear
Oh,
me now?
yes, yes.
Okay, so I wanna is about something playful. It's playful energy. So it's an activity that you really enjoy. It's something that maybe you continue to. I want to sing all the time. I saw I, I saw Dorothy. She's getting ahead of us over there.
Oh,
But
Barbara
really,
Williams says
it's whatever you
she
enjoy
sweat.
that you don't do enough of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So for
I
me,
want.
it's I want to play on the hiking trails and roar with fun.
Oh wow.
And what that looks like for me is I will go on a hike, and sometimes when I get to the very top, I will literally go, "Rawr!
That's
I did it."
You did it. That's right. You celebrate it. You celebrate it.
Yes.
Well, my I wanna. Are y'all ready for my I wanna? Okay. Well, but let me preface it with this. Okay. Let me preface it with this. It's like when Georgia shows up in the world, she be laid. I mean, her skin, her makeup, the lashes. I mean, she is ready for the world. I mean, she got on mama's clothes and making them look fantastic and going to the grocery store, right? And I'll be looking like you know. So anyway,
There
I
she goes again.
it's like I'm going like, there was a time in my life. There was a time in my life. When are you with me a day? This has been the Norma and Ricky show for a moment. But the girls just started having fun. I'm sorry.
I want to sit out and experience what's happening here.
We're gonna hear your
We
I
we
want.
want to hear your "I wanna" too.
We need to hear your I want. But
Mm.
but but Georgia looks so good and colorful and beautiful, and it reminds me of the way I used to look when I was younger. You know, and I got all these clothes, but I keep putting on the same jeans and sweatshirt every day. So I said, I want to play dress up
Yes.
and be beautiful and more playfully stunning. And that might seem like something that's really surfacey, but it's fun. It's like for the longest, the lashes is the new thing. And man, people been wearing lashes for the last 10 years. It's like, but I've never done it except for photo shoots. I'm going like, what if I put a little lash on just for the play of it? Just to play, just to lighten up, Ricky. Lighten up. Just lighten
Yeah.
up. Just
And
have
and that's what number 3 is all about. Lightening it up and having fun and playing full out.
Yeah. I want to play on a tropical beach for 5 days straight. Okay, now. Hey, I want to sing with Ricky. Come on, Gwen Moore. You know you do. I want to move to the place I love. Okay, I see it happening. Okay, but that's a little, yeah, move to the place you love. So, Ade, what do you want to do?
Okay, so in full transparency, there was somebody on my IG feed who was asking for prayer. So I've been sort of like talking to them on there. So I think
Yeah.
so. Rather than try to make up some,
Uh-huh.
so they tell us about it. Tell me about their wanna, so I can then tell you what I wanna do.
Okay, you tell them, Norma.
The I wanna is your fun, playful activity you love to do and maybe don't do enough of or put off. So it's, what is it that you want to play with? What is it that you want to do?
You know when you said something you wanted something playful, I was like, oh boy, because play, as much as I believe in the spirit, the power of play, I don't do much of it. So what I want to do, I want to play some more. I want to play, however that shows up. Because play, I believe in it, but I get so caught up in working and working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to play some more.
Anytime.
I imagine you playing hopscotch down the street now.
There is a light
Ooh.
inside of you, brother. And I don't know if you know there's a light that is so bright. I just thought I'd tell you there is a light inside of your sister. And I don't know if you know there's a light that is so bright. I just thought I'd tell you there is a love inside of your heart. And I don't know if you know there's a love that is so strong. I just thought I'd tell you there is a strength inside of your soul. And I don't know if you know there's a strength inside of your soul. I just thought I'd tell you there is a power inside of us all. And I don't know if you know there's a power inside of us all. And it's time to dedicate. No, and it's time to celebrate. 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 Oh, celebrate. Oh, celebrate. Celebrate. Sing along, y'all. Celebrate. Oh, celebrate. Celebrate. There is a light inside of us all. And I don't know if we know there's a light that is so bright. And it's time to celebrate. Yes. Yes. It's time to celebrate. All right, DJ Banks. What? Hey. And the last part of the card is, go ahead, Norma.
My 2021 story. So in this one, I invite you to practice visioning and really encourage you to visualize one of the experiences you want to have, something that you're committed to living in your life in 2021. And when we do this one, I always invite people to physically stand up and spin counterclockwise, 1, 2, 3, and then pretend you're on January 1st, 2022,
Mm-hmm.
and tell me one of your stories, for the year, or all of them, whatever really is going to inspire you and move you
Yes.
forward.
Yes. I love that. I love that. And what I did last night, I wrote them down. It wasn't just one thing. There were four things that I wrote, and in my 2022. So it's like Norma explained it to me last night, and she just said it, but I'm gonna say it to you again. Is that like it's 2022 now? It's 2020, January 1st, 2022, and you're gonna look back on 2021, and these are the things that you enjoyed. These are the things that you brought forth. These are the things that you participated in. These are the ways you lived. This is what some of the things that were very important to you, that you wanted to see manifest. And
That you
so I
made it happen.
that you made happen, man. You know, and so that's beautiful. That's almost like that story, like writing a letter to yourself.
Mhm.
You know, dear Ricky, hey girl, you did it, girl. You carried on in 2021, girl. Let me tell you what you did.
Them
You
lashes look good on you, girl.
girl, you came out with your lash line. Devotional lashes. DL. Oh my God. I mean, but what I wrote last night was very, I wrote it, and I'm not going to read what I wrote, to you guys, but it was like you have your own story, so you don't have to hear mine, but it was
Yes.
they're the things that I want to accomplish, the things that I want to step into in myself, the things I'm already accepting. So now this is the most incredible thing, is that I wrote those things last night. I wrote all that stuff down, and then I put my little card on the chair beside my bed. Because I don't really have a nightstand in the room that I'm in right now, because my house is kind of like in disarray. And but I put it on the chair. And when I woke up this morning, I read everything I wrote, Norma.
Mm.
And I am dedicated to bringing the music forth and really working on the unfinished songs. And I went to
Mm.
my piano and I started on this beautiful song God gave me last week. It's so beautiful. And I had to keep playing it over and over again so that I could remember the melody, because it was like, hey, you better commit to me, because and the melody was so it was so easy, but I kept not remembering it. It kept forgetting itself in me. And I kept going back to it, kept going back to it. And now I know it. Now I know the melody. Now I know it. It's so beautiful. I don't have any words, but it's so beautiful. And it's like, oh, wow. I got up and I went to the piano. And so I'm at the piano playing this beautiful song. And then Georgia comes in with a hot cup of jasmine tea with honey. I like honey. You like honey in your tea all day?
I show up as honey. I don't need external honey in my tea.
Ade is precious, man. You're so precious, Ade. I changed one of the things that I wrote on my thing of meeting this, having a man that's tall, dark, and handsome. Uh, he can be short.
You want a short man?
But Georgia brought me this tea, and she said, well, "Wow, that song is so beautiful. You want to
Mm.
hear a little bit of it?"
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
It's like, Mm, I'm saying, mm, 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 I can't play it. It's not time. I'm sorry. I just forgot it.
You're teasing us.
Because what would happen? What would happen was that I would start to play the song, and I'm thinking that I'm playing what God gave to me, and I was just playing. I was making up something else. So when I would return to it, I would have to go to my phone and listen to the melody. I said, dun, dun, dun. I can't remember it.
Mm.
Okay, that's okay.
All in good
Tune in,
time, Ricky.
tune in
So,
next week.
Ricky, pretend you're in your room by yourself and there's nobody else here. We're not even live.
Okay, you're not live, but I'm gonna go to my voice memo and listen to what I did.
That's right.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go there and go do this right here and go like here. Oh, that was it. That was it. I did it. It was right. I just didn't trust it. It was it.
Mm.
I said, da 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 and something, and it goes back to this. Da, 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 da. So it doesn't sound like much right now, but it's going to be beautiful. Da, 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 da. I am here. Da, 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 da. So anyway, use me, oh God. I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Command my hands, what must they do? Command my life, it's here for you. Oh, God is the love that heals all creation. God is creator, makes all things new. And God needs us to shine its light as me, as you, so use me. Oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must must do. Show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. Yes. Show me all that I must do. So
Yes.
we
Yes.
walk this line where we're saying, we're watching our thoughts, our thinking, we're declaring for ourselves what we want. We're dedicating ourselves, we're writing down what it looks like. We're aligning ourselves with all that there is. We're knowing that God is all there is, but that we also need to speak into it. Like Ade did earlier. I am healed. I am proclaiming that God is all there is. I'm walking in it. That is what it's all about. It's like, yes, I proclaim for myself, and I'm already accepting that the prayer that it's already done.
Yes.
And I am
Yes.
thankful. I am thankful.
I am.
Yeah.
Can I just add something real short here?
Please, please.
I love it because we're talking about alignment, and the first song I ever heard you sing was the one that you just played. And I had been ill for like 4 years, and doctors had told me there's no healing you.
Mm.
And I remember crying when you played that song. And we're talking about healing, and my health is so much better.
Yes.
And perfect alignment is just happening here right now as we
Mhm.
each show up to do what we have to do, or what we are here to do, I should say. So thank you, Ricky. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
just
Nina.
showing perfect order as you are who you are. And I did thank you as well for that beautiful prayer.
Mm.
Hey, and thank you for being on the program with us tonight on
Yes.
here. And you can find Norma on B Radio this coming Friday night at 6 p.m. You can find Dorothy James with The Healing. Incredible presentation coming up with Sangoma Akaya. That's tomorrow night at
Mhm.
6 p.m. You don't want to miss it on B Radio. It's an audio broadcast. So go to bradio.org, no dash, B Radio. All righty. Find me on and find us in the B Hood on Sunday mornings, okay, from 10 to 12 p.m. at rickybyers.org, facebook.com/Ricky Byers, and on YouTube. And being you, being you with life coach Ade, 10 o'clock a.m. Tuesday Pacific time, as well as go for it, coach.
Oh, as well as you said it, I think.
Well,
Well,
other people might be on other, because I
oh,
mean,
on Facebook and YouTube, yeah, because I was kind of posting the thing. I'm on Facebook. On Facebook, it's Ade Anifowoshe. I'm sure you can all spell that. Just and then on YouTube is youtube.com/LC Radio.
yeah.
LC Radio.
Oh, we're about to go up. Hey, here's a shout out to Lona Elias in DC with NPR Radio, who was in with us tonight and who plays my music every Sunday morning on her program. She blasts my music. So, yay. We love you all. Thanks for coming. God bless and keep you now and always. Coach Ade, I love you.
I love
Norma,
you.
you bomb. Jamone, you rock.
Yeah.
Ayana, yeah. B Hood in the house. God bless you and keep you now and always.
Mm.
I love you.
I'll
Peace and
read the prayer
blessings.
next week.
Peace and blessings, everyone.
God bless. Hey.